Lesson 1, Sightseeing Fun.
What's the most memorable sightseeing trip you've had, Anna?
I'd say visiting the Grand Canyon was unforgettable. The views were breathtaking.
Wow, I can only imagine. Did you hike around there?
Yes, we did. It was a challenging hike, but worth every step. How about you?
I loved exploring the streets of Paris. The architecture is fascinating.
Paris is so romantic. Did you visit the Eiffel Tower?
Of course. Going up there and seeing the city from above was magical.
I bet. Did you try any local food while you were there?
Oh, yes, the pastries were to die for. Croissants every morning.
That sounds like a dream. I'd love to try an authentic French pastry.
You should. It's an experience you won't forget. Any places on your bucket list?
I really want to visit Japan for its culture and cherry blossoms.
Japan sounds amazing. I've heard the food is delicious too.
Lesson 2, Exploring Together.
You know, Anna, if we come back the same day, we'll have more time to explore.
That sounds like a plan. What places do you think we should visit?
I'd love to see the art museum and maybe catch a local performance afterward.
That would be fantastic. Art always inspires me. Do you have a favorite artist?
I'm a big fan of Van Gogh. His use of color is mesmerizing.
Van Gogh is brilliant. I admire how he expresses emotions through his art.
Exactly. It's like each painting tells a story. What about you?
I really like Frida Kahlo. Her work is so personal and powerful.
She's amazing. I love how she incorporates her identity into her art.
Yes. And her vibrant colors are captivating. We should definitely visit a gallery.
That would be a great way to spend the day together.
Lesson 3, Picnic Plans.
I was thinking we could pack some snacks for our outing, Anna.
That's a great idea. What do you have in mind for our picnic?
I was thinking sandwiches and some fruit to take with us.
That sounds delicious. We can also bring chips for a crunchy treat.
Perfect. Maybe some cookies for dessert too?
Yes. A sweet treat always makes a picnic more enjoyable.
What fruits do you think we should pack?
How about strawberries and grapes? They're easy to munch on.
Great choices. They'll keep us refreshed while we relax.
Should we also bring a blanket to sit on?
Definitely. A cozy spot makes everything better.
Lesson 4, Crafty Conversations.
Hey Anna, I've been meaning to ask you about your latest crafting projects.
Hello, John. I actually made some paper flowers last weekend. They turned out quite vibrant.
That sounds delightful. What inspired you to create paper flowers?
I wanted something that would last longer than real flowers and add color to my room. Have you ever tried crafting?
I dabbled in it a bit. I once made a dream catcher. It was quite the experience.
Dream catchers are fascinating. Did you use any special materials for yours?
I used some feathers and beads I found at a local craft shop. It was a bit messy, but fun.
Messy crafting can be the best kind. I also painted my own ceramics recently.
Painting ceramics? That sounds intriguing. What did you paint?
I created a set of colorful mugs. I even added some quirky designs to make them unique.
Unique mugs? I would love to see them. Do you use them regularly?
Yes, I do. Each mug has a story behind it. It makes my morning coffee so much more enjoyable.
That's a great way to start the day. I'm considering trying my hand at pottery too.
Pottery is an amazing craft. You should definitely give it a go. It's therapeutic.
I've heard that. What's your favorite thing about pottery?
I love shaping the clay. It's like molding your own little world. What about you?
I enjoy the creativity involved in crafting, transforming simple materials into something beautiful.
Absolutely. It's like breathing life into your ideas. Any other crafts you're interested in?
I'm curious about woodworking. It seems challenging yet rewarding.
Woodworking is indeed rewarding. You can create furniture or beautiful decorations. Have you thought of a project?
I was thinking of making a small bookshelf. It would be a nice addition to my room.
That sounds like a fantastic project. You'll have to show me once it's done.
Definitely. I might even ask you for tips along the way.
I'd be happy to help. Crafting is always more fun with a friend.
Agreed. Perhaps we could organize a crafting day soon.
That's a great idea. We can share techniques and inspire each other.
I can't wait. We'll make an assortment of crafts to showcase our creativity.
Yes. It'll be a colorful day filled with laughter and creativity.
I'm looking forward to it. Who knows what masterpieces we'll create together?
Masterpieces indeed. Crafting brings out the artist in everyone.
It truly does. Let's make sure to document our progress too.
Great idea. We can share it with our friends and inspire them to join us.
Exactly. Let's spread the crafting joy far and wide.
Lesson 5, Navigating Directions.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about my route to the new coffee shop.
Oh, really? What's the best way to get there?
I was told to turn left at the next intersection, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
You might want to check a map. Maps can be really helpful for directions.
That's true. I usually rely on my GPS, but sometimes it gives weird routes.
GPS can be quirky. Have you ever ended up somewhere completely unexpected?
Yes. Once, it took me to a park instead of a restaurant. I ended up having a picnic.
That sounds like a fun surprise. Do you think you'll try to find the coffee shop without GPS this time?
I might attempt it. It could be an adventure. Plus, I'd like to explore the area.
Exploring is always a good idea. You never know what hidden gems you might find.
Exactly. Do you have any tips for navigating without GPS?
I suggest identifying landmarks. They can help you remember your route.
Great tip. I'll look for unique buildings or signs along the way.
Yes, and if you get lost, just ask someone for directions. People are usually friendly.
I'll keep that in mind. What's the most adventurous route you've taken?
I once took a wrong turn and ended up in a tiny town with a great bakery.
That sounds delightful. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a hidden bakery too.
You never know. Just keep your eyes open.
I'm excited to try this new approach. I'll report back on my adventure.
Lesson 6, Sandy Adventures.
Hello, Anna. I was thinking about building sandcastles at the beach this weekend.
That sounds fun. I love building sandcastles. What kind do you plan to make?
I want to create a giant castle with towers and a moat.
Wow, that's ambitious. Have you built one like that before?
I tried last summer, but it fell apart. This time, I'll use buckets for stability.
Good idea. Using buckets helps create strong walls. What will you decorate it with?
I thought about using seashells and seaweed for decoration. What do you think?
That sounds beautiful. Seashells can add a lovely touch.
I'm excited to see how it turns out. Do you want to join me?
I'd love to. We can have a sandcastle competition.
That's a great idea. We can see who builds the best one.
And we can share our creations on social media.
Yes. The world needs to see our sandy masterpieces.
I can already picture it. What snacks should we bring for our beach day?
How about some fruit and sandwiches? They're easy to pack.
Perfect. I'll bring a cooler with drinks.
Awesome! I can't wait for our sandy adventure at the beach.
Lesson 7, Sporty Talks.
Hey Anna, have you considered baseball as the quintessential Central American sport?
Absolutely. Baseball has such a rich history in Central America. What do you find most interesting about it?
I think the passion fans have for their teams is incredible. It's like a celebration every game.
It really is. And the players often become local legends. Do you have a favorite player?
I admire Roberto Clemente for his incredible skills and humanitarian work.
He was a true icon. What do you think about soccer's influence in America?
Soccer has been growing rapidly. Many people are drawn to its fast paced nature.
I agree. The excitement of a last-minute goal can be exhilarating.
Exactly. I think it's fascinating how both sports have their unique fan bases.
Yes, and the rivalry between baseball and soccer fans can be quite amusing.
Right? It often leads to humorous debates about which sport is superior.
I love hearing those discussions. Do you think both can coexist peacefully?
Definitely. There's enough room for both sports to thrive and entertain fans.
I hope more people appreciate both sports as they gain popularity.
Me too. It would be great for communities to come together over sports.
Yes. And who knows, maybe we could organize a friendly match.
That's a brilliant idea. We could invite friends from both sides.
Lesson 8, Gardening Tools Galore.
Morning, Anna. I heard there's a new gardening store in town.
Really? That sounds exciting. What kind of gardening tools do they have?
They have everything from shovels to fancy watering cans. I'm curious to check it out.
I love shopping for gardening tools. It feels like getting new toys for adults.
Exactly. Plus, having the right tools can make gardening so much easier.
What's your favorite gardening tool?
I'd say my trowel. It's small but very handy for planting seeds.
Good choice. I can't live without my pruning shears. They make a huge difference.
I need to get a pair of those. Do you think you'll visit the new store?
Definitely. I'd love to see what unique items they offer.
Maybe we should go together and make a day of it.
That sounds wonderful. We can have lunch afterward and discuss our gardening plans.
Yes. I want to try growing more vegetables this year. What about you?
I'm keen on starting an herb garden. Fresh herbs are the best for cooking.
That's a fantastic idea. We should share our gardening successes with each other.
Lesson 9, Game Night Ideas.
Hey Anna, have you thought about what game we should play this week?
Hello, John. I was actually considering a trivia game. They're always fun and educational.
Trivia sounds great. We could even have teams to make it more competitive.
Yes. Teams would add a whole new level of excitement. Do you think we should have a theme for the trivia?
A theme is a fantastic idea. Maybe something like movies or history?
Movies could be more engaging. Everyone loves talking about their favorite films.
Exactly. Plus, we could include some iconic quotes to guess. That would be hilarious.
I can already imagine the dramatic reenactments of those quotes.
Right. We could assign points for creativity in the reenactments.
Oh, that would be brilliant. The more over the top, the better.
Totally. I can picture someone pretending to be a famous superhero now.
Or even a classic villain. Those characters always have the best lines.
Speaking of villains, which one do you think would be the hardest to portray?
Probably someone like the Joker. He has such a unique style and mannerisms.
True. Capturing that chaotic energy would be a challenge.
Do you think we should have a prize for the winning team?
A prize would make it even more enticing. Maybe a funny trophy?
That would be perfect. We could even make it ourselves for added creativity.
I love that idea. DIY trophies could become a new tradition for our game nights.
Yes. It would give everyone something memorable to take home.
And it would inspire people to bring their A game every week.
Definitely. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with.
It's going to be an epic game night. Let's finalize the details and send out the invites.
Lesson 10, Dental Adventures.
Hey Anna, I just had my dental checkup, and guess what?
Hello, John. What happened? Did you get good news?
Yes, but the fluoride treatment was a surprise. It tasted like bubblegum.
Bubblegum? That's unusual. I remember it being minty when I had it.
Right? I was expecting mint too. It felt like I was at a candy shop instead of the dentist.
That sounds delightful. Did you enjoy the taste, or was it too sweet?
It was actually pretty enjoyable, but I felt like a kid again. I had to spit it into a bowl afterward, though.
Spitting it into a bowl? That sounds amusing. Did it feel like you were in a game show?
Exactly. It felt like I was competing to see who could spit the farthest.
That would be a hilarious game. Imagine the dentist cheering us on.
And the winner is the one with the best aim.
I can picture it now. Patients in lab coats, trying to aim for the bullseye.
Maybe we should suggest it to our dentists. They could add fun elements.
I love that idea. They could even offer prizes for the best spitters.
Congratulations! You've won a toothbrush.
Or a toothpaste flavor of your choice. The ultimate prize.
Who knew dental visits could be so entertaining?
It's all about perspective, isn't it? Turning something mundane into a fun experience.
Definitely. I think I'll look forward to my next appointment now.
Same here. Maybe we can even go together and create our own dental game night.
What a plan! That would be the most unique game night ever.
Bubblegum, fluoride, and laughter. What more could we ask for?
Exactly. Let the dental adventures begin.
Lesson 11, Musical Patterns.
Hey Anna, have you noticed how music can play with patterns?
Hello, John. Absolutely. It's fascinating how some songs break traditional patterns.
Right? I recently heard a song that completely changed the rhythm halfway through.
That sounds intriguing. Did it add a new layer to the music?
Yes, it felt like the song transformed before my ears. The new accents were unexpected but refreshing.
I love when that happens. It keeps the listener on their toes, doesn't it?
Definitely. It's like a musical surprise party. You think you know what to expect, then bam!
Exactly. It's a great way to unleash creativity. Artists can express themselves in unique ways.
I agree. Some musicians even mix genres, creating new sounds altogether.
That's true. I heard one artist blend classical music with hip hop, and it was mesmerizing.
Wow, that's a bold move. Mixing styles can create something entirely fresh and exciting.
It really can. Those uneven patterns can evoke different emotions too.
Yes. Sometimes, unexpected beats can make you want to dance or even reflect.
Music is such a powerful tool for expression. Do you have a favorite song that plays with patterns?
I do. There's this song that starts slow, then suddenly speeds up and changes tempo. It keeps me engaged.
That sounds amazing. I love songs that take you on a journey like that.
Exactly. It's like a roller coaster ride for your ears.
And each twist and turn reveals something new. No wonder music is so captivating.
It truly is. I think we should explore more songs like that together sometime.
Great idea. We could make a playlist of our favorite pattern-breaking songs.
That would be so much fun. Let's get started on that soon.
Lesson 12, Unleashing Creativity.
Hey Anna, have you ever tried painting as a way to express your creativity?
Hello John, yes. I absolutely love it. It's such a fantastic outlet for emotions.
I agree. When I paint, it feels like I'm releasing all my thoughts onto the canvas.
Exactly. It's a great way to unleash my creativity. What do you usually paint?
I enjoy abstract art. It allows for so much freedom in colors and shapes.
Abstract sounds interesting. I prefer landscapes, they help me connect with nature.
Landscapes are beautiful. Do you have a favorite place that inspires your paintings?
Yes, the mountains. Their majesty always brings me peace and inspiration.
That's wonderful. I often find inspiration in the chaos of the city.
Urban scenes can be vibrant. The energy and movement are great for creativity.
Absolutely. Sometimes I just sit in a cafe and sketch people. It's fascinating.
That sounds like a fun activity. People watching can lead to some brilliant ideas.
It really does. Plus, it's interesting to see how different personalities come to life.
I love that. Each person has their own story, it's like capturing a moment in time.
Exactly. And it's amazing how one little detail can spark a whole new concept.
Yes. Even a shadow or a color can change the entire mood of a piece.
Speaking of colors, do you have a favorite one to work with?
I adore blues. They remind me of the ocean and create a calming atmosphere.
Blues are lovely. I tend to gravitate towards reds for their boldness and energy.
That's a great choice. Reds can evoke passion and excitement in art.
So true. I think we should have a painting session together sometime.
That would be amazing. We could inspire each other and have fun.
Definitely. Let's plan for a creative day filled with colors and laughter.
Lesson 13, If I Were a Giant.
Hey Anna, have you ever imagined what it would be like to be a giant?
Hello John, oh, definitely. If I were a giant, I wouldn't be able to fit in my house.
Right? I'd have to live in a castle or maybe a huge treehouse.
A treehouse sounds amazing. It would feel like living in a fairy tale.
Exactly. I could climb up to the top and see everything from above.
That would be breathtaking. What would you do with all that height?
I'd probably help people. Imagine being able to reach high places for those in need.
That's a great idea. You could rescue cats stuck in trees.
Yes. And I could help with construction by lifting heavy materials easily.
You'd be a giant superhero. What would your giant name be?
How about the gentle giant? It's friendly and catchy.
I love it. I'd be the kind colossus, spreading kindness everywhere.
That's perfect. We could team up and be an unstoppable duo.
Together, we'd solve all sorts of problems in the giant world.
Imagine how fun it would be to play basketball in a giant court.
Or have giant picnics with enormous sandwiches.
And we could invite all our friends to join us.
Yes. Everyone would want to hang out with us. It would be a blast.
I can already picture the laughter and fun we'd have.
It's such a wild idea, but it makes me smile thinking about it.
Sometimes, imagining the impossible is the best way to unleash creativity.
Absolutely. It's fun to dream big, even if we're not giants.
Who knows? Maybe one day, we'll create stories about our giant adventures.
Lesson 14, Nature's Wonders.
Hey Anna, have you been spending time outdoors lately?
Hello, John. Yes. I love being outdoors, especially in nature.
That sounds great. Are there any forests nearby where you go?
Absolutely. There's a beautiful forest just a few miles from my home.
That's awesome. What do you like most about visiting the forest?
I love the tranquility and the fresh air. It's so peaceful among the trees.
I can imagine. The sound of leaves rustling must be so calming.
It really is. Sometimes, I sit quietly and listen to the birds singing.
That sounds wonderful. Do you often go hiking in the forest?
Yes, I do. Hiking is one of my favorite activities. It's a great workout too.
I agree. Plus, it's a fantastic way to explore new trails and discover hidden spots.
Exactly. I once found a hidden waterfall while hiking. It was breathtaking.
A hidden waterfall? That sounds magical. Was it difficult to reach?
It was a bit challenging, but totally worth it. The view was amazing.
I'd love to see that. Do you often take pictures when you're out there?
Yes. I love capturing the beauty of nature. It's like freezing a moment in time.
That's a great way to remember your adventures. What's your favorite photo?
I have a picture of a sunset peeking through the trees. It's stunning.
That sounds beautiful. Sunsets in the forest must create such warm colors.
They do. Nature has a way of painting the sky with incredible hues.
I'd love to join you on your next forest adventure.
That would be fantastic. We could explore, hike, and take lots of pictures.
Let's plan that soon. Nature is calling us for another adventure.
Lesson 15, Fitness Fun.
Hey Anna, have you been keeping up with your workouts lately?
Hello John, yes. I've been trying different routines. It's been a lot of fun.
That sounds fun. What kind of workouts are you doing?
I've been mixing cardio with strength training. It keeps things interesting.
Nice. I love cardio. It's such a great way to boost energy and mood.
Absolutely. And strength training helps build muscle. Have you tried any new exercises?
I recently started doing yoga. It's challenging but so rewarding.
Yoga is fantastic. It improves flexibility and helps with relaxation too.
Exactly. I feel so much more centered after a session.
We should plan a workout session together sometime.
That's a great idea. We could combine our routines for a full body workout.
Yes. I can show you some fun strength exercises, and you can lead the cardio.
Sounds like a plan. We'll have the best of both worlds.
And we can motivate each other to push our limits.
Definitely. It's always more fun to work out with a friend.
Plus, we can share tips and tricks to improve our techniques.
I love that. We could even create a mini challenge for ourselves.
A challenge sounds exciting. What should it be?
How about a week of trying new exercises every day?
That's perfect. It'll keep us on our toes and prevent boredom.
I can't wait to start. Let's set a date for our first workout session.
Lesson 16, Productive Mornings.
Hey Anna, I heard you had a great morning. What did you do?
Hello John. Yes, I'm glad you asked. I had a chance to go through my plans for the week.
That sounds productive. What are some of the highlights from your plans?
I'm focusing on a new project at work, and I'm excited about the ideas I've come up with.
That's fantastic. Creative projects can be so energizing. What's the project about?
It's a marketing campaign for a new product. I want to make it engaging and fun.
Engaging campaigns are vital. Have you thought about how to catch people's attention?
Yes. I'm considering using humor and storytelling to connect with the audience.
That's a clever approach. People love stories, especially when they're funny.
Exactly. It makes the message memorable and relatable. What about you? Any plans?
I'm working on improving my time management skills this week.
That sounds useful. What strategies are you thinking of using?
I want to try the Pomodoro technique, working in focused bursts with breaks in between.
I've heard of that. It really helps maintain focus and reduces burnout.
Yes. Plus, it's nice to reward yourself with short breaks. Do you use any time management techniques?
I usually create daily to-do lists. It helps me stay organized and motivated.
To-do lists are great. I love crossing off completed tasks, it feels satisfying.
It really does. I sometimes add extra tasks just to enjoy that feeling more.
That's a smart trick. I might start doing that too. It could boost my motivation.
We should keep each other accountable for our goals this week.
Definitely. Let's check in with each other to share our progress.
Lesson 17, New Encounters.
Hey Anna, have you met the new colleague in the office yet?
Hello, John. No, I don't think we have. Who is it?
Her name is Jane. I met her yesterday, and she seems really nice.
Oh, that's great. What did you think of her?
I thought she was friendly and very approachable. We had a nice chat.
That sounds promising. What did you two talk about?
She shared her previous work experiences and her passion for marketing.
Nice. I love hearing about people's backgrounds. It's always interesting.
Absolutely. She mentioned she enjoys working on creative projects.
That's fantastic. We could definitely use more creativity in our team.
Yes. I think she'll bring some fresh ideas to the table.
I'm excited to meet her. What else did she say?
She also mentioned she loves hiking and exploring new places.
Really? We should invite her to join us on our next hiking trip.
That's a great idea. It would help her feel more included in the team.
Exactly. Plus, it's a fun way to bond outside the office.
I agree. It's always nice to connect with colleagues in a different setting.
I wonder if she has any favorite hiking spots she can share with us.
That would be interesting to know. We could plan some new adventures together.